payment only through the mobile apps, the mobility apps. Okay, so after all of you activate the ID, so you need to activate the e-token apps, right? So this is the page what you can see after you activate the e-token. So it will show you the username, your full name, and your company name. So make sure you don't go into the wrong ID. Yeah? Okay. So you can see there's one use password to login, and the bottom part is use ePIN. So there's a two method for you to log in the apps, right? What is the difference? Okay, use password to login means you use the password same like you log in the PC, the same password as you log in the PC, your laptop, right? So how about the ePIN? Okay, remember when you activate the e-token, it will ask you to create the 6-digit PIN, right? So that's the PIN that you need to key in. All right. So now I log in through the ePIN. I create the use ePIN and key in my 6-digit PIN number, submit. Right, so this is the first page what you can see after you log in for the authorizer lah. So it will show you the payment that pending for your authorization. Okay, let's go through the payment part. Right, how to approve the payment? So you can see there's a two payment to me waiting for me to approve. Okay, first way, you can either slide to left. So you can see there's a reject and authorize button. All right. So next one, either you can click the payment. Okay, I click the payment. So you can see there's the details. Who is the maker? When is the submit date? And what is the debit account? And you can either click the authorization status to check the more details. Right. Let's go back. The transactions details. It will show you the total amount, what's the reference number, and the transaction details. Okay, so there's a button for you to reject and approve. Okay, so and next is the method for you if you got the multiple payment to approve. So no sense for you to approve one by one, right? So you can either tick the small step tick box on the left side. So you tick the the tick box, and you can see the button reject and authorize at the bottom. Right. So now I try to reject the payment. Okay, reject the payment, for example. Okay, for reject payment, you need to provide the reason. So this one is for testing only. I click confirm. Okay, remember just now I log in, use the ePIN, right? ePIN to log in. So at the time you approve the payment, it will ask your password. Okay, ask your password. So it's the alternate way. Let's say if you log in, use your password to log in, and when the time you approve the payment, it will ask your security pin, the ePIN. Right? Please take note that. Right now, I key in my password. And submit. All right. Now you can see the transaction is successfully rejected. Okay. Now on the top of the screen, top right side, you can see there's the sharing button and download as PDF button. Okay. So it's more convenient for you. You can either share it the debit advice if you already approved the payment, share the debit advice to your supplier. Okay, just send by WhatsApp or any chat apps. Okay, either you can download as the PDF to save in your mobile phone. Okay, now on the top of the screen, it will show your account number and the balance. Okay, so if you got another account, you want to view the other account, you can click inside. Okay, it will list out all the account if you got the multiple account inside. So now I only got one account, so there's nothing account for me. And you can either swipe to show the foreign currency account, the FD account, or the loan financing account. Okay, now go back to the current account. So I tick inside. It will show the transaction history for the current day, or previous day, last 1 or 2 week, or current month. Okay, this is the transaction history. And the cash flow, it will show the graph, the debit and credit amount for the month. The account details, okay, it will show the balance, and you can also download the statement. Okay, now I click download statement. So it can download your monthly statement last for 24 months until 2019 March. Okay, on the bottom of the screen, can you see the authorization button? Okay, now I click inside. Okay, because that's how I already reset the payment, so there's nothing for to short it. But let's say on here, okay. So when you got a lot of the payment for you to approve, you can either filter to select the payment that you want to approve first, right? Either you can select the debiting account, okay, debit account, or payment that I want to approve the do now first, or the amount range, or the debt range. Okay, click apply to filter out the payment. Okay, after the authorization button, next one is transaction status. Okay, on the transaction status, it will show all the payment status, including the pending approval, ready for verification, processed by bank, or somehow the rejected. Okay, rejected. It will show all the payment inside. All right. So this mostly for the authorized account. Okay. All right. So next one, I will cover the some setting issue. Okay. For example, you change the new iPhone. Okay, new iPhone. For example, you want to activate the apps in the new iPhone. So how you do it? First, on the login page. On the login page, you can see the button security and device on the bottom of the screen. Security and device. And you can see the device deactivation. So what you need to do before you go to the new iPhone, you need to deactivate first. Select it and deactivate. After that, only you can activate the token in your new iPhone, right? Okay, for some of the customer, they have the more than one ID. So how they add the another ID inside this app? Okay, can you see the company name? Beside the company name got the arrow. You click the arrow, right? So there's a button add user. Click inside and key in your information, your company ID, user ID, and also the password. Activate, and you will send the OTP. key in your OTP and key in your security PIN number. Okay, security number is the same PIN as your first time activation. Yeah, don't insert the different one. Okay, after you add on the new ID, how you switch the ID? Okay, same thing. You click the arrow button, so you can switch between the company or between the user ID, right? So you will not confuse the ID. Which one you log in? All right. Select the ID. Select the ID and click proceed and log in. Use the password or the ePIN. All right. So I will cover more again the e-token. So for the maker, because the maker you need to initiate the payment still using the PC, right? So how you log in? When the time you use the e-token, you click the e-token on the bit under the use ePIN. Okay, can you see the ePIN? Sorry, e-token. Click the e-token. Okay, key in the PIN number or scan the Face ID, and you can see the button scan QR code. Okay, scan QR code. Right. Face the point the camera to the QR code, and you will get your the response code. Okay, next one I will show how to the mobile notification. Okay, first I log in the PC. Okay, now I want you to focus on the screen. Okay, now I verify me through the mobile notification. Once I click the button login on the PC, all right. So on the apps, you can see the message, push notification message received. Please click OK to add append. Okay, now you click OK, key in your security PIN number, submit, click confirm, and your PC will automatically log in. All right.